Let's start chapter 11, Light, Sound and Force. In this chapter, we will learn about light, shadow, types of sound and force. So children, let's do the warm-up exercise. Look, Karan, Rahul and Sid. They went to the park at different times of the day. So in this case, what you have to tell? You have to tell where the shadow will be formed. So what is a shadow, children? A shadow is formed because of the presence of light. Now let's read what is light. So can we read anything in a dark room? No, we cannot read anything in a dark room. To read, we need light. Light helps us to see objects that are around us. And for Earth, what is the main source of light? This is the sun. It is the main source of light on the earth. We also get light from candles, bulbs, torches and lamps. These light-giving objects are known as luminous objects. Not all objects can give us light, and those objects which do not give us light, these objects are known as non-luminous objects. So, children, those objects which gives us light are called the luminous objects, whereas those which do not give light are called non-luminous objects. Look, some non-luminous objects, and these are the some non-luminous objects. Lamp, sun, candle, torch. They all give us light. Teddy bear, ball, chair and bat. They will not give any light. That's why these are non-luminous objects. Now come to shadow. Remember children, light always travel in a straight line and that line is called as rays. And when something comes in the way of light, then shadow is formed. Look, this is the tree. So, this is the shadow of a tree. When light falls on this tree, shadow is formed. You know that the earth revolves around the sun. So the sun's light falls on the earth and the moon revolves around the earth and the moon reflects the light of the sun. This is a solar eclipse and this is a lunar eclipse. Solar eclipse occurs when the moon blocks the light of the sun. The shadow of the moon falls on the earth and the sun cannot be seen or is partially hidden. And lunar eclipse occurs when the earth blocks the light of the sun. The shadow of the earth falls on the moon and the moon cannot be seen. In solar eclipse, sun cannot be seen, whereas in lunar eclipse, moon cannot be seen. Remember the difference. Now come to sound. We hear different types of sound every day, like the chirping of birds, the ringing of doorbells, the honking of horns and the mobile ringtones. These are some of the sounds that we hear. When we speak, when we laugh, when we cry, we produce sound. On being struck, different vessels produce different sounds. Now look types of sounds. Look at this figure. Some sounds make us happy while some sounds irritate us. The sound in picture B is soft. This is the soft sound and pleasant sound. Whereas the sound in A and C, it is not pleasant. It is unpleasant sound. Unpleasant sounds are called noise. Everyone gets disturbed by loud noise. We should avoid the use of horns. We should always speak softly. We should play music and TV at low volume. Now come to force. When we are pushing or pulling something, we apply force. Look, everyone is applying force. So, they are either pushing or pulling something. So, when we push or pull something, we apply force and do work. Force can do many things. Look at this. Force can move an object. Force can stop a moving object. Force can also change the shape of an object. Now come to summary. Light helps us to see the world around us. Luminous objects give us light. When the path of light is blocked by an object, a shadow is formed. Some sounds are pleasant, some are not. Pushing or pulling something means applying force. Now come to exercise. Come to A, oral questions. So first one is, why can't we see in a dark room? We can't see in a dark room because there is no light in the room and we can't see anything in the absence of light. Now what is shadow? Shadow is a dark patch formed behind an object when it comes in the path of light. Now come to B. Fill in the blanks. The sun is the main source of light for us. Light travels in straight lines called rays. We hear various types of sounds every day. Everyone gets disturbed by loud noise. Now come to C. Match the following. Luminous objects give us light. Shadow is tree. Non-luminous object is dark. Noise, honking of a horn. Force causes movement. Now come to D. Answer the following questions. What are luminous objects? Give 3 examples. The objects which give light are called luminous objects. Examples are the sun, electric bulb, torch. What are non-luminous objects? Give 3 examples. Objects which do not give light are called non-luminous objects. Examples: table, book, toy. Now come to third. How is a shadow formed? When something comes in the way of light, a shadow is formed. Now come to fourth. What is noise? Give two examples. Unpleasant sounds are called noise. Examples are honking of horn and screaming. What is force? Force is a push or pull applied on an object. Now come to project idea. What you have to do in this? You have to take a balloon and fill water in the balloon with a pitchkari. Then you have to observe which force is used to fill water in the balloon.